My name is Winnie Wendy, and Happy New Year. Welcome to this new year. And thank you for clicking to this video. I myself, I am doing well. I hope you are. And if you're not, I hope it gets better as time goes by. And guys, as you've seen down below, I want to start off the new year on a high note, and I want us to talk about self-love in 2024. And I've been thinking to myself how much self-love is important to each and every human being here on earth, and how much it can affect us if we do not get to understand how self-love can affect our day-to-day life. And there's this question somebody was asking, like, if I tell you to write down the things that you love, how long would it take you to list yourself among the things that you know you love? And that question got me thinking, like, wow, I have so many things that I love around me, people, but I don't think about myself first when I am writing that list down. And that made me maybe want to talk about self-love and how to love ourselves more in 2024, because I'm going to work on it too. Yeah. So I have some notes that I've written down and I want to share with you guys, and I hope it will be helpful. So number one, how am I going to love myself more? Or how is this process of loving myself going to come about to the point that I'm comfortable in my own skin, comfortable with how I look, the way I talk, the way maybe I dress and all that. And I came to realize that loving ourselves is a very beautiful journey of self-discovery and also self-acceptance. Like getting to the point of accepting who you are and loving yourself for who you are, not even for the things that you give out to people, for just who you are. And the first thing that I would want to share with you guys is about positive affirmations. Maybe most of us have heard about positive affirmations and we take it lightly, like maybe telling ourselves you look good, you're loved, you're beautiful, you're courageous, you're important. But I always view myself like a jar or something that I'm putting in, like a jar that I'm putting in water or something. And the more I keep putting in water, the more it is going to fill up and it is going to overflow. So that which is overflowing is what that I tell myself each and every day. If I keep telling myself that I'm not worthy enough or I'm not important, my life, of course, is going to come out with that overflow of negative energy and all that. So positive affirmation is one thing that I'm going to work on in this year, like always loving on myself and telling myself that I'm beautiful, I'm enough, I am loved, I'm cared for, Yeah. So positive affirmation is my point number one. Number two, I'm going to learn how to forgive myself. If you love someone, you also have a space of forgiveness for them, because when you're maybe a friend to someone, it is going maybe to be hard for you to have a relationship with them if you never forgive. So why is it so hard when we wrong ourselves that or when we do mistakes, that it is so hard for us to forgive ourselves and we keep beating ourselves when we have done wrong? So 2024, I'm going to forgive myself more. I'm going to extend a hand of grace to myself more and tell myself it's okay. We have messed up, but we can always go back on track. The other thing I'm going to do more in loving myself, I have chosen to set boundaries. I've chosen to set boundaries because if I've realized that in the previous times my boundaries have been crossed. Yes, they have made me feel uncomfortable, but I have done nothing to correct them. I've decided to know my limits and to assertively talk about them. I am not apologetic about it anymore. I'm going to talk about it like, yo, you have come too far with me. Please, can you watch how you're talking to me? Please, can you watch how you're handling me? I'm going to set my boundaries because if I don't set it to people around me, they are going to violate them, maybe without them knowing. So I have promised myself this year that I'm going to set boundaries and make them clear to the people around me and maybe any other person that I meet out there. Like, please, these are the limits that we can go so far with. Yeah, that is self-love, guys. The other one is about mindfulness and self-care. Mindfulness and self-care. When you hear the word mindfulness, what comes into your mind? For me, what crosses my mind is the fact that I need to be present in every moment and to appreciate and be in the moment. You know, mindfulness means that nothing around you happens without you knowing. Like, that is also self-love, you know? Nothing around you happens, or events don't just come and happen to you without you experiencing them. Actually, that is the right word. Experience life, live in the moment. Self-care. Self-care is also about you taking good care of yourself. It might be you eating well, also dressing nicely, having a new hairstyle, you know, taking care of your nails, like being mindful and taking care of yourself. There's this phrase that is always being said by people, like, nobody is coming to save you. And the moment you realize that, you're going to be so present in your life because you know no one else is coming to save me from not being present in my life. No one else is going to maybe take care of me or take care of my hair. You're going to be so present in your life, and that is as simple as self-love. It's nothing much like something that is you're going to have to work so hard about. It is so simple to love ourselves, but it's also so simple for us to neglect ourselves.